So like I said earlier, I've heard a lot of things, seen a lot of things, lights in my room and that my husband cannot see, heard hell in my backyard, and I think that the message of that is that hell is pretty close, closer than you think, and we need Jesus if you don't want to go there. And it's somewhere that you don't wish it on your worst uh, person, Hitler. You don't wish it on anyone. It's horrible. And I can't describe it. Desperation, anguish, hopelessness. That's what I felt there with the screams. I also heard a bunch of voices of babies in my, and that was a while I was awake. But this baby when I was sleeping, and there was a bunch of babies singing in the secret, in the quiet place, in the stillness you are there. They were singing to their mommy. In the secret, it's a Christian song, but they were singing it to their moms. Secret, quiet hour, I wait only for you. I want to know you more. I want to know you. I want to see your face. I want to know you more. With a very tender, tender, tender love. Expecting to see their mommy's face so bad because it was like the one person that they are so in love with. They can't wait to see that. And this song was about this were babies that were aborted, or they were just gonna be aborted, and that was my dream. It filled horrible, horrible sadness for them. Okay, um, just I think that our times right now are I had like a vision of this jug of milk or whatever, water. I don't know what it had in it, but if you dump a jug, at first seems like it's going slow, and at the very end it goes super fast. And that was like the times right now. And it's like January, and it's raining and raining and raining and raining. Seems like it's like May. Don't they call like May showers or April showers? I don't know, one of those. But it seems like it's later, and the crops are not growing at the right time, and it's warm, and it's supposed to be cold, and then it was cold, and it snowed in Easter, and anyway, so I really believe that we're in the last times, and we need to get our act together. Um, okay, see if I have time. I'm trying not to make it more than 4 minutes. This was one of the dreams that I would want to hear. We were in San Antonio with a few other people. I was cutting out details, and I was like, look, there was all these meteors falling from the sky. It was like colorful lines on them. It wasn't just like your regular comets. They had like a colorful lines on them, and everybody's like, oh no, freaking out. But then they start falling, and it was just a piece of snow, a pile of snow. It was like, and even if it hit you here, it wouldn't hurt. Apparently lately a lot of people have said that they've seen stars falling, and well, after that there was several meteor showers. I didn't get to see them personally, but I felt like I seen them because I already seen them in my dream, except a little bit more extravagant. Anyway, right after that I was like, hey, it was something gathering up ahead, and it was like a bunch of people dancing, and they were praising God. And it was such an awesome joy, like what they were doing, and I asked God, I want to be part of that. And this big screen came down. It was like huge, like anyway, and it was like the story of the Israelites, and they were like slaves, with a hammer. They were like taken out of Egypt. It was like fast forward, and it was like a long story. And at the end of it, I didn't get to see it, but I knew just in my head that at the end of it, the people that were watching it, we were like, oh, look, the story of the Jewish people. Yeah. Well, no. It was like, hey, that's us. That's about us. That we were part of that story. And I think the beginning, I don't think, one of my sons got picked up there to to do a reading of like the Bible, and he was like going like this, and it's something that he doesn't do with his like covering on his head. It was a talit, but it was like all having to do with God. And the message of the dream, there was several, but I think the message, main recurring thing, was that he is restoring his people. That was last year. I don't know the dates, I don't know the time, but it was like around June or before June, I don't know. But I really believe that he is restoring his people. And okay, I'll say another thing in another one. But that was last year, 2012. Oh, the snow things. Some people say that they've been seeing falling stars, and my husband pointed out a scripture that the dragon fell off the sky and with his tail knocked out a third of the stars. The devil cast down, which was a long time ago, but he's still like in that. I think they call it Obama. It's like the Hebrew word for like sky, like the middle area of the sky. There's other words, Shamayim, but there's several skies. And in this bottom sky is supposedly where the devil is and his angels. And he's getting thrown out of that now. I don't know. I think that that's what's happening. And these like aliens things that they're like, oh, the aliens. They're just demons. They're just trying to deceive the people. The Bible talks about that he will send a strong delusion. Don't be deceived. This is a bunch of fake stuff. Okay, they're demons. Yeah, they know a lot. They're demons. They've been here a long time. Okay, yeah, maybe I said too much.